Okay, boardwalkers, we're going to try this at trying to draw a bird. And our first bird for the day is going to be a cardinal. And I apologize for bopping the camera, but I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this setup and get my painting and everything done within 3 minutes. So we'll see how this goes. It might be better if I don't talk and I just paint and draw. Now I'm using my GraphGear. Basic sketch of where this bird's features are going to be. That should be right there. And then we're going to draw in a tree. And we may have to speed this up a little bit in the editing part. We'll see. But I'm using just my pencil and my MaimeriBlu Watercolors in my Etchr palette. And we're just going to splash these colors in real quick. And we're doing this wet on dry paper. Now I did pre-wet my palette. I got a fat looking cardinal here. Now I'm going to try and go in here with some of that bright red that I have, that sandal red. And I apologize if the camera's shaking and bouncing with Kermit. Kermit's chasing a bumblebee right now, and so he's shaking my whole porch. Now I'm going to do some burnt sienna on the back of his. And I forgot my paper towel. Well, in a case like that, you're just going to, when you don't have your paper towel with you, you just keep wiping out your brush and squeezing it until you get clean water. And then we'll go in with my cadmium yellow. I'll go down here and put some of this yellow in and give him some kind of orangey brown here. That burnt sienna, because we're going to put in the shadows of his tail down here at the bottom. Alright, so I need some ultramarine blue to go with this burnt sienna cadmium yellow mix to make us a little bit of a gray black, because we're going to mix our own black. Let's see if we can dab this in. All right, now we're going to put our branch in. Let's see if we can take some of this black and darken up some of these wings. Add up our red just a little bit more with some layers. Looking awful bright. Let's see if we can tone him down a hair by putting just a little bit of blue in here and darkening him up a little bit. For shadow, we might have to put a little bit of that ultramarine blue back here for his back feathers here. Let's see if I can move this up some where you can see it. I need a little bit darker, a little bit thicker paint for this eye. And just dot in that eye there. Around the top here. He's definitely looking like he's got some attitude here with his facial expression. And there we have our cardinal. He's looking a bit robust, but for a little over 8 minutes, though, he will do.